Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. Memorial Day, 4:48 a.m. in the morning. It is raining again outside. I'm hoping lightning doesn't come and knock everything out. But that said, special video here because we're dealing with a special character. This, of course, is Enchanted Hoot. It is very weird. I always liked the way he looked in person and in game. In game, he's got like a dark blue with kind of like a really cool looking light blue, some sort of a turquoise color. I don't really know how to describe it, but he looks good. It's the weirdest thing because you put Enchanted Starstrike in the game, Enchanted Light Core Starstrike, and she looks like she's wearing potato sacks. I have never quite figured out what went wrong there. I don't know if he's wrong or she's wrong, but I know that he looks way better to me personally than she does. That said, none of that matters, I guess, outside of like the hardcore super fans or something. Someday maybe a trivia question, who knows. That said, just recorded the base upgrades for Hoot. I went in, my issue was on time sync. I wondered if it would do damage or just be a vacuum effect. I can confirm to you it is just a vacuum effect. What we're going to do now is just real quick come through. Price that you need to fully upgrade a Swap Force character is $11,568 with your discounts. Everything you're going to see here, these first three upgrades, they will be for the top end. Going to get started with Hypnotism. I have to tell you, back at E3 in the back room, got to see Hoot and play. I think he was loose as well. But nonetheless, the sound he makes when he is hypnotizing enemies, absolutely love it. It's not like it's more of like a sound effect. I don't know why, I just really like it. 192 is the price. Hold X to hypnotize enemies, slowing their movement and attacks. It doesn't say you do damage here, but you actually do, so that is very cool. If you didn't do damage there, I would be very worried about that and almost say that you have to take Hypno-Owl, you know. Trickja is up next. Armor's increased. As you know, I'm a huge armor buff. This gives you plus 25. That seems to be like the new trend with the magic characters. I'd prefer the plus 40 of your, but we'll take plus 25 there. 512 is the price. And it doesn't change his appearance at all, at least as best I can tell, which is fantastic. Dunebug, yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of gold, but it was kind of cool. You know, I actually had I did my custom, what I wound up calling my custom painted Terrafin is Legendary Blue Metallic Terrafin. I think that has a nice ring to it. When I tweeted the teaser for that, I had a guy on Twitter respond. He'd actually painted a Dunebug to match that armor. It actually came out really good. If you don't follow me on Twitter, if you're not on Twitter, go to oneofwisdom.com. You can see my Twitter feed. Scroll down, eventually you'll see where I responded to him. That said, flashback. We need to flash back to what we're working on here. 640 is the price. Press Y to shoot a Deja Boom projectile. Deja Boom bounces 3 times, and on a third bounce it explodes. Use this quite a bit in the arena challenge. I never saw anything past the 6 to 9 3 times. So. Not quite ready for a path. We have to do the bottom end base upgrades here. So here we are. I'm just going to buy these because I've got the numbers. We can wing through this real quick. Portable hole is what we get started with. 192 is the price. Hold A to aim the portal loop. Release to teleport to that area and damage all nearby enemies. No increase in damage here, but of course you can kind of control where you go. You've got a really good range with it. You can go 360 degrees as well. Temporal Whack. Teleport does increase damage. That's just a funny name to me. That's the one that increases your damage, which you can never go wrong. That's not. And then lastly we have Time Sync. This is the one I was worried about. It's pretty cool what it does when you're setting up your you know, portal that you're going to teleport to. It kind of creates a light vacuum effect that sort of pulls enemies in, doesn't do damage to them, but that way whenever you teleport over, you're going to hit them with Temporal Whack. So kind of a 1, 2, 3, 1 that increases damage, 2 you can control where you go, and 3 there's a vacuum effect around the portal. So I suppose if anyone's into physics, that's kind of makes sense as you know, break through the time-space continuum per se, I guess. That said, that is that. We will wait on the path here. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'll make you wait on that though. I'll just showcase these real quick. Let me get back to my spreadsheet though. Alright, so first up is Hypnotism. Does 14 to 21. if you look, if I quit talking, you'll hear this sound right as we enchant them with our hypnotic power. So here we go. I don't know why, but I just really like that. They stay hypnotized for roughly 2 seconds after you release it. You can just hold that down continuously. Bear in mind, if that was a real enemy, even a chompy, it goes slow, but it would eventually get to us and attack us. So be aware of that. They're not like frozen in time or something. Tricked you, the armor, it went from 12 to 37. That's very cool in my opinion. And then lastly, we have, what did they call it? Flashback. There's, I'm sorry, the wrong button. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you basically have the first hit, second hit on the sheep, third hit there, fourth hit on that dummy. So you have your 24, to 36 initial hit, and then you've got 3 rounds, 6 to 9. I never once saw that thing blow up on the third hit. It just does the 6 to 9. I gave it plenty of chances. It might, but I never saw it. So if it does happen, very rare. Loop. No, not loop the loop. That's our 26 to 39. That's what we were at. Portable hole. That lets me basically, if you just tap A, you know, you do that. Used to, you could kind of control the direction you went generally from your point of origin. Now, I can actually, I can circle this thing wherever the heck we want to go. Very cool. And of course, you come out and do temporal whack now. So, case in point, I'll stand right here. Where's the dummy? There he is. I'll stand right here and go straight to that dummy. Boom. We saw the damage number there. Now check this out though. I can pull these sheep in. Note how they kind of gravitate towards where I'm taking them. That's because there's the vacuum effect there. And then of course that's an enemy, you pop up, you do mega damage to them. That's all that one does is the vacuum effect. Portable hole, you control where it goes. Now temporal whack though, our 26 to 39 became a 34 to 51. And that is that. That is the base upgrades for Enchanted Hoot Loop. Again, he looks so freaking cool in game. Enchanted Lightcore Star Strike does not. I don't know what went wrong there. But if Enchanted Hoot Loop is looking wrong and she's correct, he got the good end of that stick. We're up to the point now where I have got to pick a path for these two Hoot Loops. It's actually tougher than it seems. Again, to me, Dreamweaver seems like Double Trouble Channeler. Hypno-Owl, interesting because the damage it could do. And it's unique. That's the other thing. That's very unique. Lots of characters have a staff that does damage. Hypno-Owl, totally unique to him. Down below, Telekinesis looks to me more offensive, and then Escape Artist is kind of just like it sounds. It's like defensive, retreatist, you know, whatever. I am tempted to give Enchanted, Dreamweaver, and Telekinesis. I feel, and the reason I say that, I felt like Deja Boom, even with Flashback, was pretty weak in the arena challenges. Hypno-Owl actually worked out really well. I think I'll probably do that, and then I can just kind of take it from there. So that's my tentative plans. I'm going to actually leave Enchanted on the portal, come back in, start in probably on Dreamweaver, and now I've got that song in my head, and it's 5 in the morning, and whenever I get done with this, I'll go to bed and I'll be having Dreamweaver. That's another song. It's like Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Mentioned that the other night. Haven't heard Dreamweaver in a long time. May not be a bad thing, but if you don't know the song, don't look it up. Do not look it up. It will be stuck in your head. And God forbid you start singing that in public. People are going to think you're crazy. Some people might think you're like the bee's knees, but, you know, that's going to be the minority there. So, that said, Enchanted Hoot Loop, very cool looking character in my opinion in the game, and hopefully I'm giving him a good pass here. I'm really torn up top. I'll stop the video and think about it. We'll take it from there. Take the link at the top of the video description box. That will take you to a post dedicated to Hoot Loop, and in this case, Enchanted Hoot Loop. You will see base upgrade videos for both characters. You will see all 4 of the upgrade paths, regardless of how I distribute them amongst the 2 Hoots. You will see all of the loops. So that's really cheesy, but it's 5 in the morning. What do you expect from me? That said, in addition to that, you'll have access to my spreadsheet where I chronicle damage numbers for each and every upgrade. That'll help you out. The videos are short, sweet, and to the point, except in the rare cases we have to go to an arena challenge to check something out. Even those, then, I try to keep as quick as possible for you in that 5-video format. But as always, thanks for watching. If you are not subscribed, do that now. That way, in the next upgrade session, swap force-wise, we're going to be jumping to the tech element. That'll be Magna Charge, Nitro Magna Charge, and Spyrise. You can check out those videos. Be the first to know as a subscriber. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here as we fully upgrade Enchanted Hoot Loop.